My name is Mohammed Ud Din, and my date of birth is 2nd of February 1932. This is the life story for Colourful Heritage. I live in Pakistan, in Bahawalpur city. I decided to come to Scotland in January 1963. One of my friends from Glasgow, Scotland, he arrived in Bahawalpur city and invited me to take me by road to United Kingdom. At that time, there was no visas or anything, anybody can come to United Kingdom without visa, no visas required at that time. So my friend took me here on the car and brought me here by road. And at that time, the road conditions were very bad from Pakistan to United Kingdom. And it took me 2 months to arrive here. My friend was staying at that time in Scotland at Monteithro, Glasgow, and nearby that Glasgow Cross. When I came here, I had no relations or anybody here except my friend who brought me here, and I stayed with him at Monteithro, Glasgow. When I came here, I couldn't get a job in the bank or anywhere, any top class job. I couldn't get at that time. Even if you had a degree, still you can't get a job according to your qualification. So my friends from London phoned me so many times, come here and you will get a good job here. I says, no, I don't want to come to London and stay there, I want to stay here in Glasgow. The Glasgow, Scotland, I like it, and I was feeling myself, that I'm staying in Pakistan, in Murray. This. It was a nice city, and garden everywhere, and very greenery everywhere. I was a bank manager in Pakistan, and my intention was here, my intention to come here was just to see the Scotland, this. But when I came here, and I liked Scotland, and I liked Glasgow, and I liked the people of Scotland, and I decided to stay here rather than go back to Pakistan. So I resigned from here to my job, and I settled down here. At that time, you can't get a job according to your qualification. This. At that time, people invited me to become a bus conductor. So I applied for that, and I became a bus conductor, and I enjoyed it, I enjoyed bus conductor, because I was dealing with the people, and I was making rounds all over Glasgow, on the bus, and I enjoyed it rather than working in the factories. When I left Pakistan, it took me 2 months to arrive in the United Kingdom, and I passed through different countries and stayed overnight at hotels in the hotels, in different countries. I worked as a bus conductor in Parkhead garage, and maybe after a year or so, I became a bus driver in Parkhead garage. Then after so many years, maybe I became bus inspector. Then as a bus inspector, I worked there so many years. Then last job I had, inspector traffic research and development for whole Glasgow. And my office was in the head office, 46 Bath Street, Glasgow. I never had any problem in the buses at all. And the job which I have done as an inspector, my boss in the head office, 46 Bath Street, he was proud of me. He always says that I wish, I had another 2 inspectors just like Mohammed Din. Because my job was, the job which I was doing that, he liked it very much. When I was a bus conductor, bus driver, and on those days, I used my money and I bought 3-4 houses and rented out. I had 4 houses at that time when I was a bus conductor, bus driver. I had 4 houses in Argyle Street, Anderson, 4 houses. In 1 house I was staying, and 3 houses I rented it out to other people. So I was making good money in that way as well. I bought a shop in Oswald Street at Argyle Street, and I rented it out, that shop, and still that shop still belongs to me. When I was inspector, at that time, my daughters and my son came out from the school. Then I put my son in business, and he bought the shop, and became a businessman. My son became a businessman, and I was helping my son to making accounts, for the government. I was making accounts for himself at that time, and I'm still making the accounts. I'm still making just now as well, even I'm retired at the age of 84. No, so my family, my children, they liked Scotland and they enjoyed it here, So when I was a bus inspector, I brought my mother and father here, and they settled down here in Glasgow. The Scottish people was good people, they always, respect the foreigners, in this country, compare with, say, England. That's why, my friends from England invited me to come down here and settle down here, I never went there to settle down there, because the England is totally different than Scotland. The Scottish people are good people.